is here with me for this game.
It's our pleasure to welcome you to our coverage of the 2010 FIFA World Cup final from Johannesburg. Few, if any, bigger occasions in world sport. Every ticket spoken for. Millions around the world tuning in to the match that will decide the new world champions.
Yeah, no time to feel tired legs or tired minds. Go and win the biggest game of your lives.
We're underway then. Piqué. Sergio Ramos. They're always looking for one another. Piqué. Sergio Ramos.
Xabi Alonso. Just halted by the defence.
Dani Alves.
It's pretty good covering.
Robinho. Can't afford to give away too many free kicks, you know.
I bet he's been putting them in all week on the training ground, but when it mattered, he couldn't find it.
Watchful defending.
It's Puyol. This is Xabi Alonso.
Cut out by Alano. Robinho.
Not going to stretch this defence like that.
Fernando Torres. Robinho.
That's a clear free kick, but no card shown. It wasn't a pretty tackle.
I think it's fair to say, Clive, he'll fancy his chances from this free kick.
Why not? Has to cross. Who's it to?
Goalkeeper's got a hold of it. Throws it out. Here's Xabi Alonso.
Iniesta always finds space, however crowded the midfield. That's a nice ball. Fabiano.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, now they haven't picked him up here. Oh, this is a chance. Oh, how close was that?
Well, I don't mind that. You don't mind him having a pop now and again. That's not a bad effort.
It's a fine header. Here's Puyol. Good pass. Silva.
Found him by the aerial route, just as they were looking a little threadbare in defence. He made a critical challenge.
I've got to say, that's good defending.
Michael.
The ref has waved play on, has he? Yes.
It was a dangerous ball, you know that.
Look at this, they've not picked him up. He's in on goal.
Robinho. It's in, it's Robinho's goal.
Well, you can't legislate for that. You can't legislate for a goalkeeper doing something balmy.
They'll know not to give Robinho another chance. He doesn't need an invitation to score, does he? He's a natural finisher. Sergio Ramos.
Xabi Alonso. And they get it back then.
Terrific ball. Taking control back there. Piqué. Sergio Ramos. David Silva. Xabi Alonso. Capdevila. Silva. They're a team who do tend to operate an offside trap. Felipe Melo.
They're working together back there.
Many better in the air than him. Luis Fabiano. Maicon.
He's a force in the air. And now Xabi Alonso. Played a nice ball.
Torres.
That's a heavy tackle, free kick given. Here's Xabi Alonso. That's got to be a foul, hasn't it? Yeah, it's a free kick.
He may be better advised just to thump the ball clear rather than dribble it out of trouble.
And a blast!
Iker Casillas is there.
Keeper throwing it out rather than kicking downfield. He's got the ball back here. They've set him up here. Can he put it away? Keeper saves, but it's still in there.
Corner won by Brazil. Kaká.
Possibility for a cross here.
David Silva.
Cover back there.
Throw-in is in Spain's favour.
Xavi.
Carlos Puyol. He can pick a pass.
This is Xavi.
David Villa. You really got to keep your discipline when you're protecting a one-goal lead with a flat back four.
Passed on then.
Dani Alves. Ilano.
Picked up by Luis Fabiano. Now, can they open them up? Now, here's an opening. He's gone away from them. He's through on goal. He stopped it. Corner kick's been given. Spain bringing men forward. Corner taker's got to do better than that.
Luis Fabiano.
He can pass it, can't he? The opposition come away here. Got to that well.
Robinho.
Oh, it was a mistake there and he's through. Off target. Keeper's taken the kick. Did well there.
Sergio Ramos.
They've got it back.
Robinho.
Good disciplined defending.
Sergio Ramos.
Knocking it around. Good combination play this. It's Fernando Torres.
Not sure the keeper really wanted that. Luis Fabiano. Robinho. Dani Alves.
Good football from the defender. Opening up for him here. They're really under pressure here, defending in numbers, getting penned in.
Xabi Alonso.
Does have aerial ability. Now Kaká. Crossed into the area. This is Fernando Torres.
Sergio Ramos.
Good use of the head, Capdevila. At the halfway point, it's 1-0.
Haven't seen a lot of either goalkeeper, have we, Clive, in that opening 45 minutes? It's all been pretty much happening in the middle of the midfield.
The managers have had 15 minutes to get their points across. Let's see if anyone was listening to them.
Maicon. Felipe.
Not going to find a way through like that.
Kaká.
Holding the opposition here. Kaká's got a chance to cross here. Good finish, straight into the bottom corner.
When he hit that, Clive, it was always destined for somewhere in the bottom of the goals.
It was a shot that almost scorched the surface as it flew into the net. Picked off again. Scoreline's 2-0. Looking to stretch play with that pass. David Silva. It's a corner to Spain. Needed to try and head the ball down if he could. Xavi. Torres. Into fortune about that pass. Ilano. Robinho. Cut that out well. Piqué. Pass was telegraphed, really. Luis Fabiano. Dani Alves. Into the area. Good header. Here's Fernando Torres. Collected by the defender. Has a crack. He's usually more accurate than that. Capdevila. Luis Fabiano. That's an excellent interception. Sergio Ramos. Here's Xavi. Intercepted by Ilano. Luis Fabiano. It's Fernando Torres. Capdevila. Puyol. David Villa. Silva. Ball was loose there, but Lucio's got it now. Not short on self-confidence.
Well, all you can say is that it was on his weaker foot. Could so easily have conceded a goal.
Manager looking to freshen things up here. He's bringing on not one but two substitutes. Just playing it out. Luis Fabiano. Read that well, great positional play. Here's Puyol. Free through, looking for the spectacular. Didn't really look like scoring. Who's the keeper looking for out there? Fernando Torres. A score. Villa. It's a goal, and Villa's the scorer.
Well, they've got themselves right back in this game now, Clive. This could be a grandstand finish.
And the reason they scored that goal was that they got the ball in from wide.
Felipe. Juan. Has the range to go long or short. Luis Fabiano. Sergio Ramos. Now what are they going to make of this? Felipe Melo. promising. Luis Fabiano. The defender gets a foot in. He's having a go. No sweat for the keeper. Does use his head well. Here's Ronaldinho. Dealt with that confidently enough. Luis Fabiano. Daniel Alves. You see, he's just got a touch on that, I think. Brazil forced a corner. Chance here. Now can Kaká find the right cross here? Squeeze it across. Got room to get it across. Fires it in. The shot blocked. That'll be a free kick, I think.
Giving free kicks away with this area is very, very dangerous. These players have got to stay on their feet.
Xabi Alonso. The defence now has the ball. Throw in, I think, yes. Here's Puyol. Xavi. Trying to get him free. Intercepted by Xabi Alonso. Safety first, back to the keeper. Well, the ref looked to play advantage there, but he couldn't take it, so he stopped play now. Cracks the ball with his head. Here's Puyol. Torres. He knew what was coming. Sergio Ramos. Got away from his marker. Oh, good goal! Tucked into the corner.
He hasn't leant back, Clive. He's kept his head over the ball, and he has fired that past the keeper.
He's such a quality player, Xavi. He only needed that one chance, and bang, he scored. Looking to stretch the cover if he can. Cross. Wasn't the delivery that was needed, was it? Villa. That's a really good ball. Look at this, they've not picked him up. He's in on goal. Got to knock it in. No problem for the goalkeeper. Thrown back into play by the keeper. Defender puts a good challenge in. Luis Fabiano. Now, what can he do here? Oh, he's got clear here. He's having a go. Should have hit the target there, but it's wide.
He maybe didn't see that till too late because there's an awful lot of people around him.
He would have been headline news tomorrow if that had gone in. That would have been a winner. Decent header. Gerard Piqué. Now, the board with the added minutes is about to go up. It's 3 extra minutes. Picked up at the back. David Villa. They've got a problem here. Has to go from way out. Oh, it was worth a go, wasn't it?
That's a decent strike. That's unlucky.
You can see how desperate they are for that goal which would win this match now. Extra time is the only solution. It's down to character and resolve now. Here we go again then, the start of extra time. Xabi Alonso. Not the best of tackles that, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets booked for it. It's a yellow card there, the referee laying down the law.
You can't have any complaints about that.
Going for glory. This is Kaká. Pass just gets through there. Picked up by Puyol. That's a wonderful sliding tackle, clean as a whistle. Ronaldinho. Michael. Only the keeper to beat.
Casillas makes the save.
On the two possibilities now.
He can't resist. He scored a few goals from that kind of position.
He's just been distracted there at the last minute, Clive. He's just took his eye off that one and pulled it wide.
PK. Luis Fabiano. Now Kaka.
Picked up at the back.
Fernando Torres.
He does see a lot of the ball, doesn't he?
That's pretty solid defending. Gerard Piqué. Sergio Ramos.
It's Ronaldinho now. He's got a chance here.
Can't hold it.
Brazil have forced a corner.
Looking into the box. Intelligent header. David Villa. Kaká.
They claim to the ball. This is going to come down to one careless error, one stroke of genius, but which? Cut out by Michael.
David Villa.
Capdevila. They've got it back here. Happy to go back to his keeper.
Juan. Nicely played.
Ronaldinho.
Needs a good cross here. Into the box.
Scores! Oh, he got the chance and he took it!
What a finish. What a great finish that is. Look, tucked right in the corner. You cannot point the finger at the goalie there. He's got no chance with that.
There wasn't much the keeper could do about it. It was accurate finishing.
Underway once more. It's 3 goals to 2. Sergio Ramos.
Picked up by Luis Fabiano.
Ronaldinho.
Clean through on goal. Has a go. Couldn't hold it. It's a goal for Ronaldinho.
Well, he's got himself in a terrible position there. The scorer couldn't believe his luck.
There didn't appear to be any real danger. He scored from an impossible angle.
Off they go again. Scoreline's 4-2. Sergio Ramos. 15 minutes are up. That's half-time in extra time.
Seconds out for the final round. Can someone land a knockout blow in these last 15 minutes?
Andre Santos.
This is the man at the heart of every move they seem to put together.
Michael.
Does head the ball well, doesn't he?
Torres. Sergio Ramos. Luis Fabiano. Michael.
Needs to get it over. Saw that coming.
Ooh, nice ball. Nice to guide it through.
They're going to try to keep up this pressing game from first whistle to last.
Michael. Lucio. Luis Fabiano. Kaká.
He's made a great run here. Kaká didn't strike that at all well.
I'm afraid that is a dreadful shot.
Luis Fabiano.
Calmly defended.
Carlos Puyol.
It's Fernando Torres.
Out for a throw. everyone's position's interchangeable in this team. They all seem at home wherever they happen to pop up on the field.
And the ball passed back to the keeper.
Championne. Luisao.
Nicely done.
Lucio. Moving the ball around well.
Championne.
Deciding to go back to his keeper. Lucio. Andre Santos.
Did read that well, didn't he? Nice ball into the attacking third.
Have to come up with something better than that.
Luisao. Got a call from his keeper, I think.
Goalkeeper clears.
They have lived the dream, and they have reached the summit. They are the best team on the planet. Agonising disappointment for the losers. They may never get this chance again.
Quite right, they celebrate in such fashion, Clive. It took 2 years to get here. Weeks and weeks of meticulous preparation prior to this tournament. They've stuck together and they've won it.
These fans can say I was there. Millions of more celebrating at home will believe they were there in their dreams, but these fated, famous players, superstars, many of them, but this is a different experience.
Oh, and I envy these players and the fans able to celebrate like this, but you deserve it, guys, you really do. You've been wonderful over the last few weeks. Top quality football, played in the right spirit. Worthy World Cup winners, in my opinion, Clive.
You enjoyed some World Cup success, and it maybe takes a little bit of time for all of this just to sink in.
Oh, I would do, because, I mean, it doesn't get any better than this. These guys have just been amazing, incredible stuff.
Well, there's a certain protocol to be followed, but I think for the medals, you're not allowed to pick it up just yet. That's going to be the captain's job.
That certainly is, and Harry's going to deserve this moment, Clive. I think he's been terrific the way that he's marshalled his troops and he's handled the press well and all the pressures that go with it. He's been great.
It's a moment he will have watched on television before, a moment to tell his grandchildren about. The World Cup is lifted by a team that have taken South Africa by storm. They are the best in the world. They have shown what they can do on the biggest stage of all. And nobody will ever take this moment away from them. They could go on to be anything they want.
They need fear nobody now, Clive. They prepared well, they've worked exceptionally hard, and now, quite rightly, they're world champions, and time to celebrate, time to enjoy the moment. It just doesn't get any better than this.
Well, if you can't enjoy this, you can't enjoy anything. It has been our pleasure bringing you coverage of these historic World Cup finals. These scenes will live with us all for a long, long time to come. From Andy Townsend and myself, Clive Tilsley, thank you again. And we will see you in Rio in 4 years' time.